This video explains most recent, most consistent marking methodologies. This example asks you to consider if there were 3 different potential workers in the milk carton factory that day, who would you want to make your milk carton? Their competency is displayed on the y-axis and the progression of time is represented on the x-axis. The horizontal line represents competency. Most teachers will emphatically state that worker 3 is the best choice. That worker has displayed obvious improvements during the course of the week and is now extremely competent. Worker 2 is extremely inconsistent, and worker 1 started off very strong, but now has the lowest competency level. If you were, however, to look at the averages of each worker's competency level, worker 1 may come out on top due to good historical competence, and worker 3 would place extremely poorly. Most recent, most consistent research also states that we should consider placing more emphasis on the quality of work at the end of an assessment cycle, as heavily weighted assessments at the beginning of a unit of study can hurt many students. The use of zeros as a punitive measure to try to encourage higher student performance has never been supported through research. When designing a course, it may be beneficial to weight a student's first efforts much smaller and to use more formative assessments. Finally, bias is extremely easy to introduce inadvertently into a mark set. In the next example, you are asked, who would you like to fix your car? You have 2 students to choose from and there are marks at midterm. Most teachers enthusiastically choose student 1. When we look at their mark breakdowns, we see that the class is separated into a practical hands-on component and a theory component. In scenario A, the practical component counts for 25% of the student's grade, while the theory component counts for 75%. Although student 1 has extremely poor practical skills, he or she was still able to score much higher than student 2, who has excellent practical skills but lower theory ability. In scenario B, where both practical and theory are given equal weight, we see a much different picture with their final grade. In scenario C, the difference is even more pronounced. Ultimately, as educators, we need to take special care to weight our assignments so they will meet our course goals.